as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K. Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. And on our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. On Wednesday, then on Sunday. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for the Wildcats, Williams is out there with the Magician. Then it's Magician. Then it's Magician. And it's Low in at the point. So, Clark, when you look at it, what's the focus for these teams so early on in the campaign?
You know, I think really at this point it's about seeing what you've got, finding out what you have, building chemistry. I think this is where you kind of start to discover the strengths and weaknesses of your team.
Pass to Magician. Misses the three. Here's Phillips. His three-pointers off the mark. Pass to Low. Out left to the wing. Outside Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Gillespie. From down in the low post, it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So it's the visitors now. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Low, the pass to Williams. Here's Low. That one goes in.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
To the wing right side. No good from outside. The Wildcats have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Magician passes to Low. Here's Magician. Magician controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Six on the shot clock. To the left wing. There's the triple. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's Magician missing. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Gillespie. And here's the break. On up the court. That's tipped, and they get it back. And he gets the bucket. Jacks up a three. And it's Magician with the rebound. In this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Pass to Magician. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. From deep, Williams. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the paint, here's Magician. A shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
He was certainly cold, but perhaps that basket might get him going a little bit. 1 for 6 now.
Shoots the 3. And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lowe. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
3-pointer. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Magician passes to Magician. Pass to Lowe. Shot clock at 6. They get the rebound. Williams.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Here are the Wildcats. They trail by 1.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
To the middle. They swipe it. Magician passes to Lowe. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Phillips. Nails the baby hook. He's got 11.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Johnson, the pass to Magician. Out to the wing. Here's Magician. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going. Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
From deep. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Shots good by Booker.
And it doesn't take long for Booker to get that shot off. He is a confident young player.
Pass to Evans. Lets it go from deep. And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician passes to Johnson. Over to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Pass to Magician. Booker is screen on Evans. Back to Johnson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. hits the three-point bomb.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Good work there as it goes.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Carey. Scoreless thus far. He gets it in there.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass the Magician. No good on the three.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
With three, Booker doesn't go for him. Getting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Here's Carey. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson outside. From outside, off the mark. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Carey. Launches a three. The shot misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And the slam by Williams.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Stolen away. Throws it up high. Spiked it away. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Magician. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Magicians checked in for Johnson. And he sinks the second. The Wildcats have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Magician, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Wildcats?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard. Shooting 2.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
No good on the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Wildcats. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Launches it. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The offensive rebound for the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The visitors with the ball. There's the 3.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Pass to Phillips. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And they get it. And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Chandler. Fires the 3. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 10-point Wildcat lead.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Good.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Magicians checked in for Chandler. A 3 off the inbound. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Low the pass to Magician. From past the arc. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. To the inside. Can they get it? He can't get it to go.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Low the pass to Williams. Here's Lowe. Takes a three. It's not going to go for him. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So for the Wildcats, Magicians checked in for the Magician. Magician comes in for Williams. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for the Magician. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. And Evans throws it down hard.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
A low 30% mark from the field. Here's Phillips. And the three off target. In 43% for the game. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance effort. Magician's shot is good. Magician's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Wildcats. Magician passes to Magician. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Offline with his three.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Pass to Evans. Three-pointer. And it's Magician with the rebound. Getting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. And it's Magician missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Evans. This one for three. No good that time.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Magician. The three. A rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got 4 rebounds in this game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in. Phillips has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Wildcats leading by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Wildcats.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The visitors with the ball. 17-point game. Magician is out there with the Magician. Then it's Williams. Then it's Magician. And it's Magician in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Another shot, and it's blocked. To the inside, Magician, and he jams it with authority.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
The three, and it's Magician with the rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Williams can't hit. Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Phillips. No good on the triple.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And it's Low missing.
Boy, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And here is Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Pass to Phillips. A three-pointer off the mark.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Here's Low. From downtown, it's good from long range. Low's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. To end the run, nailed from three-point land. He has 6.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pass to Magician. Out to the right wing. Here's Magician. Now Williams from the arc. That one no good. Pass to Gillespie. And the three ball is good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Magician. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Williams with a clean look, buries it from three-point range. Williams has got 14 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the left side wing. The shot, wide open shot is on the money. The Wildcats have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. From outside the arc, that's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. Intercepted. Pass to Magician. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
To the right side. Takes the three. No good that time.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Pass to Gillespie for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's up a 3. Low shot is good. Lowe's got 8 here in the quarter.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Here's Gillespie. Looking to end the run. And it's Magician with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Gillespie. The tray. That shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The wing jumper off target.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Fires from deep. And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Magician. Trains the three-pointer. Magician's got 9.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Lowe. He's got 12. He's off on that one. Here's Gillespie. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. In the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Count that one. And it's 8 points for Magician.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
1:39 left in the third quarter.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Gillespie, that's good.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Here's Lowe. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lowe's got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And again with the rebound.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. Fires for three. That's another rebound.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books. Fires the three. That shot off. Pass the Magician. No good with the triple. To the middle. There's the steal. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Wildcats opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Magician. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Evans with it. Now Chandler defending. Here's the three. Chandler with the rebound. And here's Chandler who brings it up for the Wildcats. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Chandler. A three-pointer, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Chandler with the steal. Pulls up for three. That one doesn't go.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The Wildcats have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Down low. And stolen by Booker. The three ball. A rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Here's Evans. Rejected by Booker. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
And it's Magician missing. Lets it go with a three. The shot, no good. The Wildcats have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. The three-pointer is right on target.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The Wildcats have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. They set the pick. Chandler kicks to SGA. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Phillips. Evans outside. And it's off from three-point range. In this game, 45%. Garrison. And it's denied. He's guarded by Chandler. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. He tries for 3. Chandler with the rebound. Now SGA. Here's Moreno. Off target with his three. Being a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Evans, a screen on Chandler. Evans outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. To the middle. Here's Phillips. This one for three. And it's Evans missing. Outside, SGA. Past the Magician. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. SGA's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And now it's Chandler running. He can go all the way. Drops in the breakaway layup. Chandler's got 5 points now in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wildcats.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Garrison. That three off the mark. From deep. And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Trying his luck from deep. A rebound by Phillips.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. And he lobs it up. Now here's Chandler. He's guarded closely. To the inside. Pass to Henderson. Now Evans. They could use a bucket. And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last. So for the Wildcats, Magicians checked in for the Magician, and Magician subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Evans outside. Evans can't get that one to fall.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Off target from outside. Being 43% for the game. Pass the Magician. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now here's Evans. He's guarded by Chandler. Takes the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Chandler's gone 3 of 9 shooting. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Magicians checked in for the Magician. And it's Evans in the corner. It's intercepted. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lowe. No good with the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wildcats.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Magician.
Well, I thought the job he did on the glass was absolutely terrific, extremely physical. He left it all out there tonight, leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Lowe. So we see the Wildcats get the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to